I set an alarm at 4:30 a.m. and it's currently 7 a.m. So I've been snoozing all the way since. I was so tired.
Two and a half hours of edit, but I'm done and it feels good. I tried to spend a little bit more extra time on this with sound effects and such, and still not entirely sure if I'm going to upload it onto the vlog channel or main channel. But whatever channel that is on right now, and if you're watching this, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And I hope you will enjoy today's vlog. That has got to be the most squeaky stairs that I've ever walked on. I didn't really plan on going to the gym on this trip, but Oscar has been in the gym routine for quite some time now, and it's good that he's inspiring me to go. See, the whole mask thing, back home in Sweden, we don't have any duty to wear the mask. It's only a recommendation. When it comes to the COVID restrictions and all that, we haven't really had any. So it's pretty weird having to have masks everywhere you go in a public place here in Switzerland. But I totally respect it and totally understand it. Try not to do as much bodybuilding kind of workouts as I did before, but it's very hard because it's also the only thing that I know. Can feel it in the back and in the boobs. Feels like I'm starting to get a little bit of my good old pump back, but I still have this. It's gonna take some time to get rid of that, but workout done.
That's it.
Come! Good workout.
Bye bye, take care, have a good one. The reason I decided to go to Switzerland was because the last time that I was here, all the Alp passes were closed and the entire journey just kind of didn't pan out the way that I thought. So it was either Norway or Switzerland, but me and Oscar decided to end up in Switzerland. Just told them that we decided to go to Switzerland instead of Norway, and I just want to know, what was the decision that you felt that Switzerland was better than Norway?
I think the Alps, for sure, the mountains, the views, like everything is 10 times bigger.
Norway is good, but it's more for like camping and hiking and that kind of stuff and just cruising, but this is on a different level. This might should be the best water that I've ever had. As I was standing here minding my own business, taking a piss and all that good stuff, I saw this road opening up right here with the flowers here in the foreground. And the cool thing here is that with the 16-35mm lens, it doesn't look that interesting. But if I switch over to the 100-400, we are able to get a shot that looks just like this. That is kind of interesting, right? And in this shot, we got 3 different layers. We got the foreground, which is the flowers. We got the road, which is the highlighted subject. And then we got the mountain in the background. So when you're setting up the shot, always try to look for those 3 things to bring depth into your photos. Huh? I'm trying to get a perfect drone shot with the drone flying from here down through the gap and then continuing. We're gonna try to see if it works. I'm going to tell you a story of how we ended up with Skoda Fabia instead of a Porsche Carrera. It all started when I was back in Strömstad and scoured the internet of rental cars in Switzerland. I ended up on Avi's website and found this Porsche Carrera for a total price of 855 Schweiz franc for 3 days. And all the other rental cars that I was looking at was at least half the price, even though it wasn't a Porsche. So I decided to book that one. I called up Oscar, asked him if he wanted to go to Switzerland, and then we booked the tickets. 2 days later, I got an email saying that the Porsche cannot be rented. And the only thing that I had to offer was a Skoda Fabia. Still a very good car though. Super fun to drive. The thing is, me and Oscar has known each other for 23 years, or even more, I think. And we've talked about making a trip together for a very long time, but it hasn't happened. And when we recorded the first couple of YouTube videos that I did on my main channel, we said, like, imagine if we could do this someday and make money from traveling. And since Oscar has a photo interest now as well, we can do this together and enjoy the things with taking photos, shooting videos, and all that, and just have a good time. It's pretty cool with snow in the middle of summer. I can't say that I'm missing winter. I mean, come on. If you ever go to Switzerland, can highly recommend going to the Susten Pass. By far the best of the Furka, Grimsel, and the Susten. When we were shooting down here, we walked around without shirts. And then we drove through this tunnel and had to put our sweaters on because it was so incredibly cold. But it's still like, I don't know, 19 degrees, so it's not that cold. What a day. The food on this trip is not very luxurious. Tuna in a can has been my dinner and lunch 2 days in a row. Kind of brings me back to when I went to Norway alone.